This is the Lunar Challenge. This is a marathon mission to win a Chinese Tier 8 medium tank called the 122 TM, which is pictured right here. You can get it for free. For every stage you complete, you get an additional 10% off. So if you get up to the final stage but don't complete it, you get 90% off. The first few stages are pretty easy. A casual player should easily get up to the 50% off or 40% off mark. It will take you probably more than a day to finish the last couple stages. I usually do about 30,000 a day, but then you're going to have to get up to 40,000 and 50,000. I usually get burnt out, and I usually just pay for it. This is the vehicle. It has pretty good penetration for a medium tank. It's above the average. Let's say the average is between 212 and 220. This is at 233. You go up over here where the gun is. The damage is really good. 400 damage is really good. The gold rounds, really good. 299. Very good gold rounds. A lot of vehicles, you only get like 250 or 260. HE rounds is 62, which is a little bit above average, but not that high. Gun loading is 17 seconds. It's a long time. Aim time is 2.3. That's kind of average. The turret is amazing, 280 millimeter. That means that this turret is stronger than a T-34, which has a reputation for having one of the strongest turrets in the game. Engine is really nothing special, 580 engine power. And the view range is nothing special. It does have side skirts, which is spaced armor on the side of the vehicle. I really don't like these canisters, whatever they do. I think it's just an annoyance, and I wish that they weren't in the game. For example, if you watch me play, you know I like to hit the sides of the turret, and this is going to obscure it a little bit if I've got an angle with high explosive rounds. We're going to look at the comparison. I compared it to a selection of medium tanks. It's not all of them. You'll see that it does have the highest average damage and the highest penetration with a regular round. And it might even be up there for the gold rounds. For hull armor, it is the highest, 120 for the lower plate, 280 for the turret. These are stats that you get with heavy tanks. And the view range is nothing special. Camo rating. These all have crew in them and camo on them. It's kind of average. So the question is, if it plays like a medium tank, it's going to be an amazing medium tank. For example, the Object 274A is literally one of the best medium tanks in the game. If it plays like a medium tank, it could easily be the same. If it plays like a heavy tank, maybe not. So I don't know yet because I don't have the vehicle. I don't know if anyone's played it yet. Let's look at the top speed because that's always a good indicator. 50. 50 is up there for medium tanks. For a heavy tank, that would definitely be pretty high. So we don't know yet what it's going to be like in terms of playing, but pretty good. It looks like a good tank. So in terms of the cost, it's probably going to sell for $75. Is it worth the $75? I've never paid that much. The most I paid for a premium vehicle is $50. I own virtually every premium vehicle. Again, a lot of them I only paid $2 or $3 for because a lot of them are cheap, and I did get a lot of them for free. Is it worth that much? I suppose if it's the only vehicle that you're going to buy, maybe it is. If you have a lot of vehicles, maybe not so much because you can't play them all. You know, we'll look at. I believe if you want to really buy a good tank, I would recommend the Progetto 46. Doesn't have great armor, but it's fun to play. I also recommend the Object 274A. I think that the 122 TM is going to be one of the top contenders for medium tanks. You're probably going to be able to go up against the heavy tanks with this vehicle. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.